And greetings there, YouTubers! How are you all doing? This is CD Mangaka, and today is a very special day, folks, because today it is a new episode of Musical Opinions on this wonderful, wonderful Friday. If I hear any sort of Rebecca Black references in the comment section, there will be destruction. I know that right now there's a lot of the bit of the Black Plague going around and whatnot, especially a little bit of mumbo-jumbo now that Rebecca Black is actually getting her own album, I say. Just total load of horse crap. In my opinion, I have a right to my own opinion. But regardless of such, we're not going to talk about Rebecca Black because that's not music. Incidentally, if listening to Rebecca's Black's music is causing you to develop the Black Plague, you might want to consult a witch doctor and or god. And write up a will while you're at it. Moving on though. Today's band, this week's band, alright, is a very interesting band. By far the weirdest, most darkest, evilest band I have ever listened to. Christian conservatives, please leave now, for this is the devil's music. I more or less mean this jokingly or whatnot, but today's band is a band called GWAR. It literally is just GWAR. It's not an acronym, it's just GWAR. Not to be confused with GWAR, Simopius Tetragrammaton. I do apologize for that right now. GWAR is a band that has a wide array of genres to them. Thrash, metal, comedy, rock, crossover thrash, hardcore, punk, and shock rock. The band originated back in 1984. And is still going on today, so this band is over 25 years old, so keep in mind as we talk about this music that these people in the band, some of them are over 40 years old, alright? And the album that we're talking about is their 2004 album, War Party, alright? And in researching of this album, I actually discovered that there's a little bit of a story behind it. There's a little bit of a mythos. Then this band has done something that other bands don't do. Whereas a good, typical amount of bands, if not the majority of bands, just kind of get together and put together a band and, you know, just drum up beautiful, beautiful music. GWAR has actually created a storyline and characters as well. The band performs live in some outrageous costumes, alright? And the current lineup of the band members goes as such: Odorous Urangus, Beefcake the Mighty, Flatus Maximus, Ballsack the Jaws of Death, Dismac the Gusha, and Sleazy P. Martini. Which I cannot find any pictures of on the internet, which is a very big shame, because I would just love to see how they pull off these costumes. But the band is actually creating a mythos and characters and whatnot as they do create this story, and so if you get involved with the band, it actually is a little more interesting than other bands out there, alright? And as far as their musical style goes, alright, and it's actually very, you know, it focuses on a lot of social issues that we have, a lot of dark things, as well as its own little pathos. The sound itself is definitely metal. It's a heavy metal, death metal maybe, I don't know. Metal is an area in which I am weak in expertise. And so I do apologize if I do not correctly understand the genre, but basically you're going to get very heavy drums, low riff guitars, a lot of whole kind of overall fantastic stuff, as well as the vocals are really low with the typical death growl, as well as some other sound to them as well, alright? For example, excuse me, actually I should go into the songs of the album real fast, actually. War Party, the 2004 album, consists of 11 songs, which are the following: Bring Back the Bomb, Crostica, Womb with a View, Decay of Grandeur, War Party, Phone Snapper, Lost God, The Reaganator, The Bonus Plan, You Can't Kill Terror, and Fistful of Teeth. Lovely, interesting songs. And they consist of, you know, a lot of heavy stuff. You get your typical death growl, Bring Back the Bomb! Bring Back the Bomb! And also just some other different kind of sounds in there. These are not humans that are singing to us. These are the devil's agents. Again, I mean this in a joking manner. I'm quite actually entertained by the band, actually. I kind of just like, it's a nice change of pace from all sorts of other stuff, and it's still better than Gaga, or Black for that matter. Moving on, though. The band has a lot of different things. They definitely do target a lot of dark, social, or a lot of just other things, you know? So, I mean, like, for example, War Party is actually a bit of a story, not necessarily like a narrative per se, but like an abstract view of like a political party called the War Party, all right, which entitles Death, Destruction, Destroying Everything. Hence, Bring Back the Bomb, Bring Back the Bomb. Crostica, which is actually a mix of the cross and the swastika of the Nazis. That is the War Party symbol, the Crostica. Answer the Crostica's call. That's a part of the song, actually. Anyone else, you know, having like night terrors right now? Yeah, I had trouble sleeping while listening to this music. The band is actually very active as far as their political targeting goes, alright? Some of the people that they actually target in their music as far as where they're poking fun of or, you know, using as symbols include the likes of O.J. Simpson, every president since Ronald Reagan, I do apologize for that Barack Obama picture. Let's change that real fast. If I'm not posting a video by Monday, assume the Secret Service has come and taken me out. Okay. Others include Osama bin Laden, Michael Jackson, Al Gore, Hillary Clinton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Adolf Hitler. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Osama bin Laden actually have been used as stage props. Not the actual persons, but replicas of them as stage props in some of their concerts. And they have not done nice things to them. Let's just put it that way. This band is a very, very interesting group as far as the musical stuff goes and lyrically speaking. You won't understand the lyrics because of the way they sing them, but you will just definitely, if you read them, I mean, it just kind of gets you to go, huh. Huh. You do go, huh. Very, 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 very weird. Very, very, very interesting stuff, I'll say, alright? And my favorite songs on the album, Bring Back the Bomb is probably the one that stands out. The Crostica is also, I don't know if I can use the words nice. Woman with a View is an interesting song. It's like, no, the second to shortest song on their album, but Woman with a View is a very evil song and just kind of, it gives you some wonderful imagery. Your womb is a sewer! It's just like, there are some very interesting lyrics here. This is some heavy stuff. This is by far the heaviest stuff that I have ever listened to in my entire life. Alright. Very, very evil. And I shouldn't say evil. It's interesting. It's a change of pace is what it is, alright? And as I said before, if you're a devout Christian, this is not the music for you. Alright, if you thought Aerosmith or Van Halen was the devil's music, or if you have relatives who think so, just have them listen to GWAR for minutes, and they'll definitely change their perspective on those bands. Do I have any bias against this band? Not really, actually. I can kind of appreciate some of the political jargon in there or whatnot, you know. I mean, I'm a very history guy, and so, you know, like the song Reaganator is actually about Reagan and his presidency, and actually targets his idea, Reagan's policy, foreign policy, of total militarization and Star Wars. Reagan had a military plan, and that in order to, you know, beat the Soviet Union, we should outspend them by having a military buildup. One of the things he called for in his military presidency was a laser defense station over the United States to defend against all nuclear missile attacks. This is the 80s, I might add, and so it was dubbed Star Wars by both critics and, you know, fans alike, we'll say. So this band does not just merely sing about the lows of youth, what it's like not to you know, be 40 and not have a girlfriend. But it talks about just a whole bunch of, you know, dark political aspirations, kind of a lot of stuff, what's wrong with the world, destruction, the advent of nuclear holocaust. This is some very, very dark stuff, and the music really is there. And actually, by listening to this band, I've come to appreciate the wisdom of Wings of Redemption concerning death metal, in that his advice is, you know, you don't listen to death metal and, you know, listen to the lyrics to, you know, have somebody sing to you. You listen to the singer as just another instrument in the band, the one that has a lot of range to it, a lot of different dynamics to it. And, you know, by listening to this band, I've actually kind of broadened my horizon a little bit and been exposed to different kind of music. You know, like, I'm glad I'm doing this musical opinions thing. By doing this musical opinions thing, you know, I've kind of understand that there is such a thing as tolerable rap. Thank you, Kid Cudi. And also just like, you know, the real delicacies, I'll say. Spaz Faggot, that's like 3 deaths in like the last few minutes. And also just like, I just lost my train of thought. Don't you love that? You know, choo-choo, how can you lose train of thought? Aren't they on racks? No. Unless if you're schizophrenic, such as I am. But by listening also to, you know, Kid Cudi, I'm more tolerable to rap music right now. With GWAR here, I kind of have a whole new side, and I've been able to openly minded, because I have to come up with opinions here for this, and I had to listen to this music open-minded. I've come up with a new appreciation for death metal music. Will I be putting this on my iPod? No, I don't have the spare cash, and that is a personal thing. But overall, a very interesting group, a very fantastic group. If you're the kind of person who likes this heavy metal stuff and you have not ever heard of GWAR before, listen to their album War Party to introduce you to the band and get used to them, and listen to other stuff. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it as much as I did. Yeah, I hope you get the pun right here. Anyway, CD Mangaka, I will be signing out. Thank you all for watching.